The Denver Nuggets have lost 3 games in a row as the best team in the entire NBA comes marching into town, and that means former Pacers assistant Brian Shaw meeting up with the current Pacers head man Frank Vogel. We start you off in the first with all-star starter Paul George. He is a superstar, frankly, at this point. 6 of 18 from the field, though. Not a great shooting night for George. Denver up 12-6. Later, Danny Granger, former all-star, misses a 3. Kenneth Faried gets the rebound, and Kenneth Faried goes the length of the floor and lays it in. That's Kenneth Faried for you. 13 points, 9 rebounds on the game. Denver up 25-18. Second quarter, Nate Robinson knocking down a 3 at 13 points in the second quarter. Denver up 33-18, and then this is just fancy. Nate behind the back over to Timofey Mozgov, who throws that one down, and we've got replay equipment, so we'll show you that one again. That's more over the shoulder than behind the back, but it did go behind his back, so that counts. 15 for Mozgov on the game, and Denver up by 15. Final seconds of the second quarter. Ty Lawson driving down the lane and hitting the buzzer-beating shot there. Ty Lawson and the Nuggets outscored the Pacers 33-18 in the second quarter. We're in the second half now, and this is Wilson Chandler missing the jumper. Lance Stevenson takes it coast to coast for the layup. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, but Denver still up by 11. Later third quarter, Lance Stevenson behind the back to David West, inside to Roy Hibbert, who didn't have a big game, hoop and harm there, but just 5 points on the game. Denver's lead, though, down to 8. Later third, it's Wilson Chandler time. Pulling up and hitting the jumper and one. Denver goes up by 10. Later, Wilson Chandler by Paul George and laying it in reverse style. He had 13 points in the quarter. That's a hoop and harm right there. Denver up 78-69. To the fourth quarter now. C.J. Watson outside with the pull-up 3. That cuts the lead down to 7, and here come the Pacers. Later fourth quarter, C.J. Watson playing a little bit of defense there. Gets the steal. This is a lot of bit of defense. Randy Foye hustling back, gets the block on C.J. Watson, and this could have frankly prevented an Indiana Pacer run. That may have stemmed the tide. Later, Ty Lawson to J.J. Hickson for the dunk and the foul. 14 points, 13 rebounds, 109-96. Your final score, Denver takes down the Pacers.